Do you know that Asake attended P Diddy party? A lot of things are coming to the surface, but this is an interesting conversation. Asake and I went to Diddy's party. That is the former manager of Asake. Is it implicative? I want you to put your own comments in the comment section. He said this at a recent interview. A lot of people are now really responding to that with some kind of ale. That is what is really trending. Let's watch.
So you guys ever run into Diddy? Funny enough, yeah, bro. We went to a Diddy party, but we didn't enter. Why? What happened? So by the time we got there, I think they were somebody had an accident. Yeah, somebody hit a woman. So I think, yeah. At the party, someone crashed someone. So the cops were there and all of that. And Ashaka was like, bro, let's just go. Holy waka. Diddy wants himself, they in the right sense because he was trying to sort all that. Yeah, let's just go. So that was how we didn't. But what do you think about? We were at the gate. We went there. We heard the music and everything. You guys were pumped. Bro, we was ready to have fun. But did you guys have any situations where it was like, yo, pull up at the crib, just come hang out, No, the only person we had that we was Chris Brown. How'd that go? Yeah, it went well. We're in the kitchen.
So now you've listened to this guy and he's coming out to make a statement about that. And this is really trending on social media. A lot of people are now, trying to interpret it to mean another thing. When they mention P Diddy's name, it mean a lot of things. So a lot of persons. Guys, a lot of people are now calling on Davido to put up acoustic version of Aye. That is what is trending. The headline is like, following his sold out show at the Scotiabank Arena in Canada, where he delivered a captivating live performance of his classic hit Aye. Fans are now calling on Davido to release an acoustic version of this song 11 years after its original version actually dropped. That is an evergreen music. I keep saying it that, Davido got some kind of evergreen music that you want to listen to any day, anytime. That is something. And I want you to listen to this one.
This message is for David Adedeji Adeleki, aka Davido. If you're not him, well, you can stay. But this is specifically for Davido. Are you listening? Open your ears. You see that acoustic version of Aye? We need that thing on all streaming platforms yesterday. We need that thing on streaming platforms yesterday. Do you know how many times I've listened to that acoustic version, that video? It's an unhealthy amount. In fact, I went and downloaded the video and extracted the audio just so I could keep playing it. Just so I don't have to keep TikTok open while I'm playing it. That acoustic version, I was already top 10 in my books. Honestly, I is...
So now you got to understand that, Davido actually the boss people head with his outings, and we have to recognize that. Davido is a fantastic artist, and we still got to commend his achievement in the music industry, although a lot of people, they underrate Davido sometimes, and I think it deserves more from us. That is something I believe about this whole thing that we are talking about right now. Somehow we still got something coming in from the camp of Wizkid. Wizkid has actually previewed an unreleased song called Cash Flow featuring Young John, and his new album is dropping via Instagram Live. He made known. But do you think Wizkid needs to drop an album now? Because he dropped album 2024. That album, I expected Wizkid to promote. A lot of people, they say Wizkid not to promote all this kind of things, just trying to encourage him not to promote. But in a world of competition where you got a lot of Afrobeat music artists doing a lot of numbers, doing a lot of promotion and stunts, trying to get themselves out there, I think Wizkid deserves to promote. That is something like what I feel. Because if Wizkid can't continue like this, in no time, we're not going to hear of Wizkid again. Now he wants to drop a new album, and that a lot of people are now talking about. And this is really, really disturbing to an extent, because if I be Wizkid, I not go one drop album right soon. Yes, this is a bit political thing, and this is coming in from Senator Shehu Sani. He said, "Dear young people, all the people you see in government and in the opposition were of your age in 1999 when they contested for office and now ruling over you. Don't exhaust your youthful age in social media or the comment section. Aspire to contest elections and shape the country in line with your dreams." Nigerians, this man, they come out, they say, make una, the young people, make them aspire to contest election. But expression of interest form na 30 million. 30 million naira. So, you guys have made politics so much expensive, and then you want young people to go into politics. It's become so expensive for them. Make it cheap, and then they will take out you people from government. That is something. Although you guys got to make it expensive, impoverish a lot of people so that you can use money to control them. That is what a lot of people are now saying in the comment section. And I really agree with people to an extent. To buy senatorial, to contest senatorial election, you should budget like 2 billion naira. Where Nigerian youth could get that kind of money? To contest a local government election, you should be talking about almost, more than 50, 100 million. Where you will get that kind of money? A lot of people need to actually understand that politics in Nigeria was deliberately made expensive by politicians so that not be everybody go fit enter, the young people not go fit contest, and so that they can groom their children, steal money from government, and then give it to their children to go back to those positions. But God did, and then people are still talking. So that is something I feel. So Senator Shehu Sani, so that you can really talk to the government so that they go beat down the price or the cost of contesting elections. That is what they are really saying here. Guys, somebody was really surprised to see Dangote truck in China supplying fuel. Dangote everywhere you go. That is what a lot of people are now really talking about, and this is really loud to an extent.
Wow. Dangote Group. You see, this one is really in China. Proud to be African, huh? Yes. Look, this is this from China. Respect to this man, huh?
Yes, Burna Boy did a scintillating performance at Buckingham Palace, and a lot of people are now commending Burna Boy for that. For the female team of the England national team, or UK national team, English national team. That is something we are really getting, and that was really interesting and scintillating. What is your own take about it? The video is flying around on social media. The lady was surprised to see Burna Boy perform, and that is really interesting because she is really kind of a fan of Burna Boy, and she was surprised by the performances of Burna Boy, and they brought Burna Boy as a kind of surprise package for this lady. So what is your own take about it? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section. Let's talk about something really trending right now on social media. We got Bibi Naija. A lot of people are now talking about Bibi Naija, but not as what they used to talk about before. But I think some people get a lot of things occupying their mind. We got the stories of Iyabo Ojo and a lot of others, Mohbad and all those kind of cases actually hitting the social media right now so hard. A lot of people are now paying attention to that. So I think some people don't want to be distracted by Big Brother Naija, but this year I think they are not going to make so much money. Are you aware that MultiChoice has sold DSTV and GoTV to Canal Plus? That is what it is right now. So the funding for those kind of programs, African movies and the rest is going to change a bit. That is what a lot of people are now saying. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.